girl,
Ruth.
get back again.
It's Ruth.
She is Ruth. It's Ruth on IG. It's Ruth, right? On TikTok,
No.
it's Ruth.
IG it's Ruth _ Karwe. TikTok it's Ruth.
It's Ruth. I go by Gretel everywhere, so find me. TikTok, YouTube. Gretel is my name. Anyway, today, babe.
Gretel. This is Beyonce, guys.
Happy birthday.
Because wazazi wako walikuwa wanajua kukuita Gretel.
Because they read.
Hey,
They read book.
my dad is such a
book
scholar. He's everything. He's read everything. Do not kihama. Mamangu anakuanga like wewe vitabu zako jibebe. Because why do you have a whole library? But he didn't know they called me Ruth.
Yeah, but they want to make the Bible. Have you forgotten your father is a bishop? he had to go to the big book. To the big book. Anyway, I think my mom was a love girl. I think so. She used to like the novels.
Oh, is it?
Stuff. Yeah,
I didn't know that
like
about her actually.
She told me. I never saw that side because when I was there, she was hustling, so I never saw that side of her reading books. But it was she used to get me books. Like I remember before watching the movie The Princess, I read the book before because there was volume 1, volume 2, volume 3. I read the books. Anyway, I'm not a book nerd anymore. I stopped. Anyway, let's get to the main thing. We were thinking. This is something that a lot of people have asked us when it comes down to work here in UAE. How do you find work? How is it finding work in UAE? How did you go about it? How did you get your position? Like, these are questions that you get, like living in UAE and working in UAE, you get from people either from home or people who want to come here, or relative or something like that. And everyone has a different backstory, and I thought, why not? Why should you not share our own story
ours? Yeah.
Of how we got here, coming to the UAE. To the UAE. Most people say Dubai, and most people know Dubai. They don't know Dubai like
it's a city within a country.
It's a city. It's not even a capital city of UAE. Abu Dhabi, our city, is the capital city.
Relax.
Abu Dhabi is the capital city.
Relax.
Dubai is just mainly for business. It's business oriented. So obviously anyone and everyone who is coming to UAE, the first stop is going to be Dubai. But we have other Emirates, which is 7.
Yeah.
So we decided,
7?
yeah, 7 of them. So we said, why not? Why should we not share our story and to let people like you, people, our friends, our people, our lovelies, get to hear how our journey started in the land of UAE? Because we all have different stories, and I think they would love to know like our experience. Would you like to go first? I think you should go first.
Why?
I just think I talk a lot. I yap a lot more than her, right, guys? Go first. Go first. And then the Chalanta one.
Wow, should I go first?
Yeah.
What's the thing again? How I came to UAE?
The journey of like trying
to
me, I
came to
about
UAE.
life here in UAE and how you got here. How
mine was the result of a breakup. And I thank God for that. So what happened? Me, I was actually my background is in hospitality. So once I did my hospitality course, what did I do? I became whatever anyone else should be. You don't just become a manager, of course.
Obviously.
You either work in front office or as a waiter or a waitress. Something somewhere, or maybe as a chef de party, chef, anything. Until you grow in your ranks. So for me, I became a waitress. I think my first internship was Safari Park. And then after Safari Park, do you know Safari Park?
I've just heard about it. I've never.
Maybe it's in the way. Going to Nairobi from your home.
I might be crossing it, but I don't even know it's there. That's how like sometimes
my first internship.
I'm unaware of my environment.
My first internship was Safari Park. The second job I tried to apply to was, I don't know if you know K1. You know K1? K1 Clubhouse. They pay really well, actually, apparently.
Guys, I'm not a club girl, so I don't even know.
It's not about a club.
No, like when you're aware of clubs.
Okay, but I get you. I tried applying to a casino also. I didn't get the job. I tried. Aki, they said I'm too babyish for that. Actually,
well, if you look like this now, What do you think, guys? She was
Actually,
when she
and
was
the guy
like
was a mzungu, and he's like, oh my
like
god, I like
19,
you.
20.
I like you, but you're such a baby. Your face is very...
They're gonna look as if they're
So,
using a kid.
my last try, I got a job at a very nice 4-star hotel. It's called the Albameru. And they gave me an opportunity. Honestly, my general manager, my F&B manager were very, very nice.
It was a nice starting point.
It was a nice starting point because they were not starting with people. They were looking for experienced people, but they gave me a chance.
Oh, that's nice. Shout out to Alba in Meru.
Alba Meru! And it was very nice, very exposure. And then the fact that I went all the way to Meru, because they were worried, they were like, you live in Nairobi, you've been raised in Nairobi, you know everything about Nairobi, so why do you want to come here? Me, I was saying, you know, my relatives are just... I don't know how they think me, because the way that interview was laid back, it was chill, it was... But me, I liked, not I liked, but I thank God they gave me an opportunity. So I became a waitress there for what, 1.5 years, I think. Yeah, very nice place. Got a lot of exposure, got to meet almost everyone in parliament, or rather big names, artists, musicians, because that was a 4-star hotel in Meru. So anytime there's a concert in Meru, literally everyone's sleeping. I met Ruto before he became a president. He was what? Prime Minister?
Keraito Morongi, probably.
Keraito was an... I even know his order to now. Wait.
By heart.
By heart. He doesn't take milk, by the way. He takes like hot chocolate only, but without milk. Okay. No sugar. They have weird orders. Anyway, I met everyone and I was so thankful. But now I also met someone who became the love of my life during that time. And we ended up dating. But then we ended up having an issue. Then we broke up. But we broke up over a stupid thing. I know I broke up with him.
Broke up with you?
No, he knows I broke up with him because he was in my house and I was like, get out of my house.
Story for another day.
It was all weird. But just know, whatever hurt me the most is when we were a thing, everyone knew we were a thing. And I know he was the cutest guy in Alba. I know.
At that point.
At that point, because everyone was just trying to be on his... Me, by then, I was replying to you people. You were texting my man and I was the one replying to you, playing with your head. Anyway.
Those girls, guys. Those girls.
No, but you were cool like that. You tell me, babe, imagine this girl is texting
Block her.
And then I'm like, okay, babe, let me reply.
Block
me,
her.
I would play with them. But either way, there was one lady who was on internship. And they ended up starting, I don't know, there was chemistry there, I would tell.
So this is what led you to like live?
Yeah. So they I don't know, they kind of liked each other, and then after we've broken up, now they started hanging out, going home together, going for we used to say going for lunch together. No, in the hotel.
On the premises, still
in the
when
premises,
you're around,
yeah. So me, I wanna go have lunch, and then I go meet them there, sitting there.
You're like around about 360.
I'm not even hungry anymore. Either way, that's how me and him fell out, and I decided to leave. Now my support system was my best friend Bernard. I came to meet another guy who was my best friend, and it was my support system at the time. Really helped me getting over the relationship. But then turns out Bernard had enough with being a waiter, and he wanted to resign. He wanted to go become a DJ or something. He felt like he was not serving his purpose. So me thinking, Bernard is leaving me, I'm still shattered, because I used to go back home and cry. It was just a lot. So when Bernard called me one day, he's like, Ruth, I'm not coming to work. I'm like, Ben, you should have told me earlier.
Put together.
I'm just ready for my shift today. You should have told me earlier. And they said, it's fine, I'm still around, but tomorrow don't go. Let's go back home. Let's go to Nairobi. And that's how I resigned. And so after Bernard decided to quit, I quit also.
You're like, peace.
It's a joint thing. You go, I go.
My BFF is not here. I'm not staying. You guys, you see the essence of her being a BFF. Sticking together.
Watasema BFF wangu ni shida.
1 + 1 2
Soko. 1 + 1 is 2. Oh, I don't know how they do it. But yeah, so I quit. and I went back to Nairobi. When I got back home, I was very, very depressed, because now from getting a salary every month to now getting what, 1,000 shillings for just make your hair, and that's that. It became too much. I was like, Mom, I need more money. I want my freedom. Nataka leo mkipika githeri, me I want to buy my chipo. Yeah, because Mama ko like, "Mbona nakunulia chipo na kula chakula?" So I ended up applying for another job, and the people that actually recruited me was Charlie's Bistro. I worked at Charlie's Bistro as a waitress for 4 months. It was a belief. It was like, high, but no, it was because I felt, coming from a foster, there's standard. We used to say kuna standards. Now coming to a fancy restaurant, there is no standard, and then the worst part, they serve alcohol, kuna happy hour, and people get slobby and drunk and look down upon you, like down on you, down on you, and it's crazy. I felt like I didn't belong there, to be honest. And then the guys would be like, after you served them, whatever, they'll be like, hey, thank you for your service. Then they give you some cash, it's a tip. And then they're like, you can get more of that, like, let's go home to my house.
I just feel like they can buy you.
Yeah, it just felt weird being there. And also the fact that I told you they used to have ribs, and these ribs, if they're wet,
if they're wet and the person wanted
dry, so you pay for the 2K. They deduct your salary. Either way, so I got done. I went back home. I resigned and I went back home. And one thing about me, when I resigned, they don't want me to go.
Yeah, like,
but this HR was very nice. Was like, yeah, you do such a nice job. It's fine. Imagine, it's fine. The HR was, shout out to him. I don't remember his name, but he was. So in the way, I resigned, went back home, and then from that time, I was trying to apply for other vacancies. But then, unlike UAE, Kenya is not diverse. Kenya, if you this is what I did in school, and this is what you have to be. UAE, you can be anything.
Yeah,
literally an engineer. You can be an engineer. You can be a doctor, as long as you.
That's what they always have.
Okay, the point is you cannot be a doctor, but you get the point. Yeah. So when I went back home, I told my mom was like, okay, so what's your next plan? I said, Mom, I don't feel like I'm going to work in Kenya anymore. I want to work somewhere outside Kenya. And then Mom was like, but we don't have money. How will that happen?
Financially, like,
yeah, because her idea was, we get you a visa, we get you a ticket, and we get you some cash. You go try your luck in the UAE, because most of my family are here. That was the idea. But now my mom is like, me, between a rock and a hard place, may only have 200 bob. How am I helping you? But I told her, we'll just figure out. And I think she told me also, we'll figure out. And she had faith. Immediately she started buying stuff for me. Like, she would buy like
getting you prepared.
Getting me prepared. She would buy like a comb and be like, this is for Dubai, this is for here. She would buy like a towel and be like, this towel, use it for home.
Mindset and
exactly. Use it for home, this other one you'll travel with it. You know, when you're traveling, you need immediately. I had like a very, very big suitcase. He bought a smaller one. She was like, this one is, you'll use it to go to Dubai, this one, hey. And that's how, because we had no money, so the only option was Google.
Madam Google.
Exactly, the only option was Google. And what I did, luckily I had a friend here. I don't know if you know it, but my friend Lena, you don't know her, she's called Paris. She's my long term. You remember when I told you in primary you used to live together, me and Paris? So
she was here.
At the time. So she told me, but then when applying, you just apply to companies direct. Don't be applying to weird agencies or whatever. Apply to companies direct, and if you're lucky, they recruit you and they bring you here. That time. This is back in 2019.
Mind you, things have changed from then. It might happen now, but the chances are very slim that happens now. When you're back home for a company to bring you all the way from home, because you already have a lot of people here.
Big companies still do, but very, very big. Like,
that's what I'm saying. Still, it's like not the same as it used to be. The chances are slimmer than before. Okay, fine.
So as I was cruising on these streets of Google one time, I got a job. I found like an ad. is it an ad, like a posting? Is it
It's like a
Money
post.
Monday, or what was the site? I don't remember. Money Mondays or Market Man
You just
or
saw it there.
God, something. I saw they are hiring for people to come to Dubai, but they're looking for 2 people only.
Ladies.
Yeah. So me, I applied. Immediately I applied, I slept because I was a night owl. Like at night I'm on YouTube. During the day I'm sleeping. So I get a phone call. Me, I'm sleeping, I get a phone call. I pick up the phone. It's a Kenyan number. I'm like, hi. They're like, hi, am I speaking to Ruth? Yeah. Ruth, congratulations, you've been shortlisted for so and so interview. We would like to hire you, but when you're hired, you're going to Dubai. I'm like, wait, how much money do I need to pay? Because I need a scam. And then she's like, you don't have to pay anything. If you pass the interview, everything will be catered for. And she was like, when can you do in the interview? I said, now.
Are you guys ready?
Afternoon. It's not a matter of me, it's you guys. Are you guys ready? Are you guys ready to interview
just,
me?
Hungry for that.
I was. So she planned the interview with my boss, my ex-boss, and we did an interview. It was not the best, honestly, because she was like asking very many questions which I did not have experience. First, a lot of things. So, but she liked my charisma and everything. And the next day she calls and says, "Congratulations, you've been shortlisted out of 15 people." And she tells me, "Okay, Ruth, I want you to understand." She took a minute to tell me, "I want you to understand this. This will be intense, it will be quick, and it will be fast. So can I have your passport? Can you scan your passport for me? Send it to me." Immediately, okay, my interview was like on a Monday. By Saturday I was in Dubai.
That's how God works. It's like when God works.
And I remember my mom being there like, brave. Me, I don't have money because, in this time frame, I had my previous passport, but Kenya had changed the passport.
To the blue one. Okay.
Yeah, to the blue one. So my mom had looked for money to get me, I think 20k for a new passport, because she bribed so that it can come out in a few days. And then number 2, I had to look for a good conduct certificate. Number 3, I had to get my hair done.
Get prepared.
By the time we were finished, she only had like 1,000, and she was like, you know, I even went to the airport alone. No one took me.
Because the transportation.
Yeah, because it was like, babe, mama, we need to have Uber and all that, and we don't have the money. We'd rather give you this money so that you have pocket money. So anyway, I hugged them. I remember my brother was like, oh my God, is it really happening? But I hugged them, came to UAE. It was my first time being on an aircraft, and it was crazy. It was a crazy experience, but I came. And then when I landed, my boss received me. Very, very nice human being. She was such an angel. She received me. She couldn't hug me because it was COVID time.
Yeah. She was like, hi. You could sense the friendliness in her voice.
Bro, she went shopping. Like, what do you like eating? What snacks do you like? What do you like? Tell me what you like so that I can get it.
Nice.
She was very, very nice. I ended up coming here working as a customer service representative, and also as an organizer. So
it was a very big upgrade from like being a waitress.
Yeah, to customer service, and now I'm speaking to
yeah,
like celebrities here. And then it was such a good opportunity for exposure also, because we went to many places. Me, I've seen money.
I have a question. Now at this point, where's the love of your life?
You see, we broke up, and now I'm thriving. It's nice.
You never said anything after you left.
Nah, actually we've never talked since we broke up.
But you guys.
But I can tell he watches my Instagram stories, because I'll see you. But everything reminds me of
I was going to say something, man. Okay.
Yeah, that's how I ended up here. I worked here 1.5 years with my boss. Then finally she decided to shut down the company. So once she did, that's when now life started getting difficult for me, because now I was back in the streets, not in the street literally, but I was hunting for a job. She said, guys, you have my visa, you have a place to stay, but look for another job, because I'm closing down the company. She had a day job, so it was a lot of juggling, like a company, a day job, family. But now the worst part is we had a personal driver. Let's say we wanted to go to the beach on our off day. She was like, call the driver, let him come pick you up and take you to the beach. We were so baby.
You guys didn't get to experience the rough side of it.
Nah, but now once once the company shut down, the driver was laid off, everyone was laid off. Meaning now if I want to go out, it's me and my public means, like, which was
Now for a
crazy.
first time.
I had not been to a metro. I had not only I maybe I took a metro once when she got us ticket for Expo 2020.
That was
and her
fun.
thinking, yeah, it was my first and my last time. And her thinking was, when you take a metro, she first of all the driver dropped us at Rashdi. I don't know
so
if you know
already
Rashdi.
close.
So it was just taking the metro all the way. She told us the last stop is the
You're not going anywhere else. Yeah.
So, oh my God, guys, and let me tell you, that's when life was like off. Like, it went from being in a very nice, stable job, very nice job that I enjoyed, to now back to square one, whereby now you need to learn how to use the public means, you need to learn how to do interviews, you need to learn how to write a CV in the UAE standard. It was crazy, honestly, and I ended up doing everything. Literally, I've worked as a nanny. I've worked as in a chocolate company as a salesperson.
You worked as a
sales,
waitress,
customer service.
again.
I worked as a waitress. What else did I work as an organizer? What else did literally I worked in a real estate company.
You tried to maneuver around.
I tried everything and nothing was working out for me. You know how they maybe they won't give you visa, or they want you to prove yourself for I don't know how long.
Work environment toxic.
Or maybe the salary now is even lesser because I got lesser paying job, or maybe the same job, the same salary as the one I was getting, but no accommodation or transport. It was
So
just
whatever
crazy.
you get is what you have to.
So I ended up getting depressed. Good thing I had a good support system. My ex-boyfriend
at that
was
time.
like, babe, stop struggling, just stay home.
I
Stay
got you.
home, be patient, I got you. Take your time and look for a job in a not hurriedly way, in a calm, nice way. And that's what I did. I did more research. I took time to even pray. I fasted. And the next time I realized, I am getting my friend sending me like a job opportunity to work for Etihad, and I applied out of nowhere, and immediately I applied. I don't know, I was feeling kind of bad, and babe was like, my ex was like, what,
They're now ex.
yeah,
Okay.
was now like, babe, go out, do something, have fun. He gave me some cash, and I remember I was in Deira when I received the call.
They called you.
Me, I was there latafing. I was there buying perfume, and he tells me, and I get a call, and they're like, hi, good afternoon, are we speaking to Ruth? I'm like, yeah, Ruth speaking. Ruth, you've been shortlisted for so-and-so interview. You need to come to Abu Dhabi tomorrow for an interview for Etihad. And the next day, I got home prepared. Now the worst part is that babe was not around. My ex was not around. He couldn't bring me. So again, public transport. But he sent me money. He made sure I had money.
Like passenger princess was not easy.
Imagine. But either way, I came to Abu Dhabi. I was late, but I came. It was nice. It was 300 people. That's the thing. I know that God, when I tell you, when you fast, God hears.
And when God planned.
And also, I had conditions. I was telling babe, I had conditions. Me, I was there. God, come, sit down. Let's have a chat.
Because God is your mate.
How are ya? How are ya? Let's have a chat. And I was like, hey, I need a flexible job. I need 2 days off because Dubai, or not Dubai, UAE is so beautiful. You want to explore. Me, I cannot be working home. I said, I want 2 days off. This is what I want. I gave him conditions. And let me tell you, when I tell you he opened the doors, he did. I was selected among 300 people. It was just 3. 1 Egyptian, 1 Filipino, and me as a black person. How do I know that? When I passed and they told me, Ruth, you passed your interview, go straight for medical. We went to the clinic, Etihad Medical Clinic, and we found out that the crew were doing their medicals, but only to realize, so they were like, you guys will have to wait until the crew finish their medical and then we'll do your medical. So we're like, yeah. And then we see them closing, because at this time they normally close at around 4-5. Okay. So we're like, okay, where is the rest? No, it's just the 3 of you. Out of the whole experience, is just 3 of us. So I saw God. Me, I didn't see nobody. Me, I normally say God gave me that job. and until he says you're done here, my daughter, that's when I'll get out of that place. But yeah, that's how. So for me it was rough. It has been rough, but not as rough as I've had other people's experiences. But yeah,
you had your.
I got, yeah. It was a long time coming because I was out of work for 1 year, but he ended up giving me the job in Etihad, and yeah, 3 days off, guys. Did I mention 3 days?
Yeah, if she says she doesn't have time to see you, she actually doesn't want to see you. It's not the time that she doesn't have. You've let it known to the world, so I can't do it. I can't do anything.
I got a good place. It's a stable job, good salary, good benefits, and 3 days off. And to this day, I'm still thankful. I pinch myself. It's always a pinch me moment when I see myself in that airport. So
I remember the day you told me about it, and I was like, oh my god, because like it was after a whole crazy ride of a year of like trying to get something, and
because me, I was down to getting anything.
Yeah, you were.
My best friend was against it, but I was down to anything.
Me and you were on the same page.
Yeah, me and you. I remember you encouraging me.
Yeah, like just anything.
Anything,
babe,
but
like,
for him, it was like, babe, you downgrade. Don't downgrade.
And
I'm just because you're desperate.
I'm happy you didn't listen to to ourselves.
It was like, babe, just because you're desperate, don't downgrade. Stick to something. You want something good, take your time. Good things take time, and he was
the
right.
rest has been history. What
God
do you
bless him.
what would you say like made you, like what do you think like made you got that position like in the interview?
I think,
like what were the factors? What do you think were the factors?
I think number one,
like
God.
most people are like, what did you do? What happened?
Number one, God. Number two, research. Cause I told you I was saying the wrong things during the whole interview. They were like, not wrong things per se, but I was speaking my truth. They were like, have you worked in aviation before? No.
Do you have experience?
No. Do you speak any other language? No. It was no.
Because these are things that you're actually seeing on the CV. So
exactly.
If you lie about it, they expect you to know it.
Exactly. So everything was a no for me. But you know what made I feel like research? Again, Google. Research, because anytime they were asking a question, I was answering with a research that I made in regards to Etihad. So they would ask me, for instance, why do you want to work for Etihad? And I'm like, the goals, my goals and your goals align, policies, whatever, sustainability,
you
like
knew
last
what they're
yeah.
looking
So
for.
I was like, there, you know, you people believe in sustainability, like last year when you won an award for whatever. Basically,
the person who's interviewing doesn't even know the last time they won it, and then she's coming. They're like, "Girl, do you want to do a work for us?"
Exactly. Research. I researching, being truthful, knowing whatever you're getting yourself into, and also I'm passionate about aviation. You know that. I wanted to be a pilot. So yeah, it was like my platform. They were like, okay, do your thing, and I delivered.
Yeah. So guys who are interested in being in the aviation, what I would also add on, which you told me about, and I also witnessed it when I went to an interview. When I went to the interview with the Etihad, and they were like, I like the way you're dressed. Present yourself as the position that you want.
That's another thing.
Like, look the part.
And then smile. The way before they even ask a question, I was
like anything that has to do with hospitality, you have to be a very friendly face. We say I have a beach face, but when I start smiling at you, you're gonna be like melting. Anyway, thank you for your story.
Yeah. Can you tell us yours?
That was crazy though. But I wouldn't.
I'm not giving you guys details. If I give you detail,
Mine was crazy. And it started like this wasn't the first time I flew, but the first time I came to UAE as a girl, everything was planned for me. Like the job, the position, everything.
Guys, when I tell you I have Beyonce in this podcast,
hold up, wait. Everything was planned, yes, but wait. You guys are rushing into this. When I got here, everything was planned. The job, the position, and the salary, everything. Coming here, I knew what I was going to get. Me calculating that into Kenyan money, I'm like, oh shit, I can't believe I just did that. I hate doing that. Anyway, I was really happy. So I get here, and whatever I thought I was gonna do, that's not what. And I'm like, okay, it's fine. I'm just gonna maneuver around this. But with like after 6 months, I was like, I cannot. This is not for me. So I contacted back home, and I was like, this position, man, like, is there a way? Like, there was a lot of things that I couldn't take. Is there a way that I could get something else? And I was like, okay, we can try something else, but are you okay with this position? And at that time I was like, it's okay. I just want to get money. I just want to have money in my pocket as long as I am sane.
Yeah.
I am sane, like I am okay. And when I got that position, I'm just gonna stay here for at least like a year or some months or something, which I need, because usually like when you come here, contracts are 2 years.
2 years.
So I didn't finish my contract up to a point, and talking back home, you're like, okay, now this is the time you can come. You can go back and start like looking for work, but like position.
Wait, let me get this straight. You got the job here, everything is planned, but it's not what you anticipated.
I wanted. This is something that we'll discuss that. This is something that really like bothered me. That was the reason I was like, can I change it? Because I get here with expectations. And even the salary.
You get here, you're a manager,
even the salary changed. Even the salary is changed. It's reduced. And I'm like, I will try. And
after converting it to Kenyan money. And then you find the man is no money.
I was like, okay, is there a way? Like, is there a way I can do something else? I was like, okay, we can switch you from where you are to another place. Let's see how it's going to be. I was like, it's fine as long as I have like my money. The money is coming in, which also did not equivalent to the amount that I coming in my head when I was going to get. I was like, okay, I'm not going to finish my contract.
Okay,
I'll just stay for some time until things align for me to be able to get what I want. So my plan was, I wasn't even supposed to go home. I was like supposed to like to just finish, get my own visa, and start looking for a position that I want that fits me. But unfortunately, things didn't happen that way. I had to go back home. Going back home, there was already a plan for me to come and do that. What I had intended to do being here, but at that time now I'm home. But being home, like she says, like I got comfortable a bit, but it's not.
She
more
got comfortable, guys. She even went for a driving.
But I'm thankful for that driving lesson, girls. The reason why I'm driving you. I used to be so scared of driving. So being put in that position to actually try driving, I'm thankful for
You did driving before me, right?
Yeah. I was already done by the time, you know.
And she was there teaching me, like, baby, you know me,
I was like, you know those things that you start doing like when you finish high school? Those are the things we are doing now. Because for me, it was because I was scared. I would have said, I was scared of driving, babe. For me, I say I would never
I
drive.
finished my computer. Immediately my mom tried to enroll me in a college. Like, immediately. No. In a college, she was like, driving can wait. We need to get you.
No, for me that was it was not an option, because I used to tell my mom, I'll get that driver. I used to ask myself, like, how can you see like in front of the car, like over the dashboard? How do you see? That was very stupid of me. I know now, being a driver now, it's stupid.
Okay, girl.
So
we know you're a driver.
During the I stayed like a year of like things getting planned so that I can be able to come back and get to find
1 year of hitting on me.
Who hit on you, girl? We already got that covered, remember? Anyway, so finally when it got the opportunity for me to come, I had to get a visiting visa. For those who know, like a visiting visa, it's in different timelines. For the one that I got was 3 months, so I had 3 months to get here, find something, and get into a working visa situation, which I thought it was easy peasy, because I already had people here that had already done that. I had relatives who like they had already like gone around.
You're just mistake. Your journey is not my journey.
Exactly. And that's why we're even like giving this story for you to get to understand everyone has a different storyline. But I didn't think that, because like why would it be impossible for me when others have done it? That's
and not just one.
Exactly. Multiple people like you are. Why would that not work for me? Yeah. Like, that's impossible. 3 months. That's a lot of time.
Yeah, like even we have
until
some
I
time.
get here. Until I get here, and like I was not worried, honestly. Even though like there was drama happening, and at that time like I didn't have as a bigger support group that I thought earlier that I would have. I wasn't shocked. I was like, I have the whole 3 months. I'm gonna get something. When I went to Dubai direct. I was staying with a family member. Nicole, shout out to you. I was staying with her. She was taking care of me, and that's one thing. Like usually, like it's good when you have someone to assist you during this journey. If you have someone like who's actually like there for you, it's real. That helped me a lot because me thinking about trying to find work, waking up early at 6 a.m. She was there motivating me and all that. I was like, yeah, do this. You don't have this, do this. Like actually someone who's been here telling you how to maneuver around things and how to do things the right way. First month goes and I'm like, nothing. I'm stressing now. Like, you know how I'm stressing now. Nothing comes in. And I remember it gets to a point I'm asking, like, am I sending the email the wrong way? Like, can you guys check? Like, yeah, can you guys check probably like the way I'm sending the email? But that's the thing. The rejection emails are coming back. So I'm like, there's no way like the rejections will come and like a congratulation email will not come, or I'm the one sending like the wrong way. Now that's like 1 month in. The next like the second month comes in. Guys, remember, I'm left with 1 month. Nothing comes in, and there was nothing stressful as I'm trying my best. I've sent like 100 emails. Like what was more stressful is having like these voices in my ear being like, what's wrong with you? Why can't you get work? Like, what are you not doing? Do this. I'm like, I'm doing that. Like, I am doing everything I can. Okay, tell me, like, at least advise me. I was even asking all those questions. That was like the most even stressful thing, because I thought myself less. I was like, is there something wrong with me? Like, God, have you abandoned me? I don't understand. It gets to the 3rd month, and I'm literally telling her, and I'm like, you know what? I'm going to start applying for Nani's job. And she's like, no, just wait. Like, something will come up. She was very optimistic. And for me, I was just a very stressed person.
It's Pedro.
Yeah, I was like, okay, it is what it is. Mm-hmm. It gets now to the last month of my visa. Nothing comes up. And I was like, okay, now I'm finished. Because at that point, I was not working. I didn't have any kind of income. I didn't have a bigger support group that, like, you know, like when your visa it's done. And I like at that time, that's when they had already enrolled the policy of like when you're applying for a visa, you have to do airport to airport. So you need to buy the ticket, you need to pay for the visa, and the ticket is back and forth. So it's not easy, and depending where you stay, that's gonna play a very big major role. I remember like I just called and I was like, I don't know what to do, I think I'll go home. And this guy was like, no, you're not going. Like, no, I remember I was with you that day, and you're like, no, we're gonna find something, we're gonna figure something out, And I remember Amina, a sister from another mother, Amina was like, so what are you gonna do? And I'm like, I don't know, because at this point I can't provide for myself. I can't do like shit for myself, and I feel already like I'm a burden now. There was nothing heartbreaking as such, because I felt like I am nimefika mwisho. This guy was like, no, I have some money in my account. Like
where
oh
you
my
going?
God. And Amina was like, yeah, I have this amount. I'm like, that is enough. Like, that's enough. I'm renewing my visa.
I remember when I gave you my card. Is it the first time or was it the
second
time?
First
you did not even eat lunch. You're like,
no, I don't want
this one. I give her money to go and eat something, and she's like, babe, you've done more than enough. I cannot even eat.
It's not easy.
So what?
Like, when someone has actually like come through for you, and when you've not expected it, you didn't ask for it. Like, that's a different. Like,
I got you.
She does it because she can't shut one eye without the other. Anyway, she came to Amina. Like, thank you so much for like doing that, because it's not easy giving someone money from your own pocket that you actually just earned. And I was like, this is it, I'm gonna like try do everything there is. I'm not gonna be choosy. I'm going to try and do anything. And that point, that's when I enrolled on apps for nannies. I was like, you know what, who am I to choose? And this is the biggest problem, being desperate. I was desperate for anything. Being desperate is the worst thing ever, because I will never thought that I'll come back in UAE and try to reapply for nannies. But at that time I was like, who am I? I'm not that special. People have done it. We've all been through it. What's the big deal? Like, it's just gonna be another like stepping stone. But pia hawakunitaka. That was the crazy part. Cause I don't understand. Me, that was the craziest thing. And like just having
when you're lowering your standards,
still they're like, we don't want you. We don't want you. I was like, what's wrong with me? At that time I actually asked myself that question, what's wrong with me? Like, I can't do this anymore.
You're very hard on yourself, by the way.
I'm going home. I told her like I'll go home. But finally I got a position. And when I was like, finally, it's not the best salary. They don't have the best condition, but I'm gonna do it. But this guy was like, girl, I'm not suspect how because any contract, it's not stating your off days. It's not saying anything like
it was like these people decided, you know what, we're looking to hire someone. So it's like, oh, we found great. Quickly, again, draft that contract. Yeah. So it wasn't
desperate.
Within 2 minutes, it's like boom, boom. And then there's no off day, there's no salary, nothing is stated.
There wasn't any email, and I keep telling you, I don't remember me sending an email to that company.
Maybe we did by mistake. Maybe not to the company. Maybe
it could have come up on my email. You know, maybe like when you type the name.
No. Maybe through a site.
So they didn't like send me an email. They just decided to call me directly.
The site, yeah.
Okay. So they call me and I'm like, yeah, it's me. Okay, we have this position. We want to fill in very fast. When can you come for an interview? I was like, I'm ready anytime you guys want. Okay, can you come on Monday? I was like, yeah, sure. I go down there, sit down. 1, 2, 3. I was like, okay, we're gonna hire you. When can you start? Immediately, sir, because my visa, I have only 2 months. 2 months to go. So I need to be here. It's like, yeah, don't worry. Okay, what can you guys offer me? Yeah, we'll give you you have 2 off days. You have your salary. I was like, how much is the salary? They tell me, and I'm like, bruv, no accommodation, no transportation, and this is the salary. I was like, yeah, but you'll be getting food in the premises. Yeah.
So who said you want to eat it?
Can you keep the food and give me my money? But at the same time, I was like, it's fine. Again, desperate. Guys, don't forget, desperate. I was desperate, and I didn't want to let anybody down who had like done everything for me, like to be in that like position at that time. I was like, no, it's finally time for me to do something, so I'm gonna take. She's like, no, don't. Like me, I don't trust them. And I'm telling you, they did me shake. I start working, everything was nice. I was being used ×2, being the only black girl in that facility.
And I'm multilingual. Can we add that there?
Multilingual, they're using me
She speaks English and Arabic. Now she needs to be called, hey, can you come to this place?
We had different departments. This side will be like, yo, Gretel, can you come here? I need you to translate for me. It's me, Waka. And anyone who's been UAE, you know how that heat is during the day. And you're there with your full uniform. I used to feel to cry like that. Okay. With time, I was like, I'm gonna adjust. I was okay. I was going above and beyond. I was okay. I would get late getting home.
You were supposed
I would
to get
use my own money like for transportation. I had moved in a place I never thought I would move into. So I was living. I was sharing like the place I was with some strangers. Like these are things that I went through. I never thought I would, but I was like, it's just for now. It's just for now. It's okay. I'm okay. Finally, I'm doing something for myself. Now it gets to the last month, my people, of my visa. I'm just cruising. I'm thinking they're gonna do everything they said they're gonna do. So why am I worried? So my only concern was, why am I not being asked to go for a medical?
Like the other lady.
Yeah, you remember me asking you? Yeah, because we were 2 of us who were recruited. The other lady had already gone for a medical. Me, I'm like, why are they not asking me for my medical for the day for me to go for my medical? So I'm just
and they used to pressure you and you're like, babe, okay, this one
okay.
has gone.
Yeah,
next
so
time
maybe
will
I'm
be
next. They call me, it's like, oh, so Candy, we want to talk to you. Like, is it possible for you to pay for your visa? Just add like 1 month, and then we're gonna see. I'm like, why should I do that?
We're
I was like, because
restructuring.
now we have this new company that is buying our company, and our finances are already like cleared out. Like we'll do that like next time. So I'm like, what do you mean? Did you guys not know that there was a new company coming in when you were hiring me? So you guys already did for the other one, why can't you do it for me? It's like, yeah, it took time, that's why we are not even done for the other girl yet, it's just a medical, but we will do it for you. I'm like, how do I know you will do it for me once I renew for myself? And why did you guys take time to tell me this? Because I was just chilling, I was just working, and you could have told me earlier for me to prepare myself. It's almost end of the month of the day that my visa is expiring, which I have a week to. You're telling me a week prior when my visa is expiring. Okay, can you guys give me an advance, pay for it, and then you guys are just gonna like deduct it? Because at the end of the day you said you're going to hire me. So it's like, no, unfortunately we can't. I was like, then I don't know. I remember that day, like I cried. Like I literally cried because I'm like, what am I gonna do? Because even if I wait you guys to pay me my salary, it's not going to cover everything.
This job of yours was a liability.
Was not. They actually used me.
Ish.
I literally said like you.
Me, what I didn't get, guys, is how she was working 2 shifts. She would work
crazy.
Maybe morning, and then when it's night, it's time to go home. I don't know, the one who's supposed to take over,
and it was
is not coming, so she ends up doing another couple of hours, and then now
and I was using metro at that time.
And then when she comes, now this one has to go home, but you know what, it's already it's 3, it's 4 down. Metro is done, so she tells me, I'm just going to sleep here, and then tomorrow morning I'll go. Tomorrow morning you'll go and come back in what, a couple
in the
of
morning
hours?
I needed to be there by like 6:30,
and then she has to pay taxi. But
anyway, when they told me that, they said, okay, so I literally like look at him and I cried. I was like, oh my god, I don't know what to do, but like let me talk to the GM. I will let you know. So me, I'm waiting for him to let me know in terms of like they're gonna take care of it, they're going to handle. Because I was like, even if you give me my salary, because you're saying you cannot give me an advance, it's not going to be enough for me to pay to and from ticket and pay for my visa
and pay rent.
Me paying for it, I was not even thinking about rent at that point. I was like, and me paying for it doesn't ensure that you guys are going to hire me.
Yeah.
So why should I do that for you? Like there was no guarantee.
If you're gonna do it, you're gonna do it for yourself.
Not for them. So it gets to like almost like 3 days towards the end of the month, and he's like, I tried to talk to the GM, he said it's impossible right now, I don't know what you can do. And I was like, can you give me a week so I can sort myself out? They were like, okay. And it was towards my off, and I was coming to see you. He was like, okay, sure. I was like, okay.
It was my birthday?
No, it was after your birthday, babe. Because when I came, that's when you got sick.
Okay.
You remember?
Yeah.
And at that time, I was like, it's either them or her, and no one is going to be choosed over her. I was like, I'm done with you, motherfucker. I'm leaving. And I'm not going to tell anyone. I'm not going to say anything. I'm not going to send a resignation letter. I'm not going to do anything. And the good thing is that...
how they sent you a roster?
The only thing I was like, hello, when can I come for my salary?
Yeah.
I get there for the day to get my salary. They start calculating for me the deduction.
Yeah.
I was like, it's okay. It's only 150 take.
Yeah.
Like, I felt like you guys used me, and it's fine. And that's when I moved back to Abu Dhabi, and I've never gone back there. And me being here, it has opened doors, and it will continue opening doors. It was crazy, and I believe like everyone
next to me.
Shut up. Like it was a crazy journey for me, but like having come from that, it actually like made me like learn a lot, I would say. It actually like made me grow.
And know the job market and know everything.
So coming here and having to go to interviews and having like, especially when I went for the Etihad interview, and someone would be like, oh, you're very intelligent.
Actually the thing was you were overqualified.
I was overqualified, but people were using me. That company, it's just the way I don't want to say your name. Yeah, you used me. and you know you used me, and it's fine.
They're not watching, I guarantee.
This is just to show like everyone has a different journey. Mine was crazy, rough. Oh God.
Mine was rough when my boss said,
but
guys, I'm
for
closing
her,
the company.
here's the thing, babe. That's what I'm saying. Yours was nice because you came here when everything was nice. Everything went according to the way you wanted, and even to the point where the company was closed, you guys still had an accommodation that you didn't have to pay for. You had a visa. You had food, and to top it off for you, you had your guy. You had your man.
Yeah.
So even though she was navigating, she wanted to navigate
People
to be this
God puts
independent
people in your
woman.
life for a reason.
True.
I had my man, you had me.
Now when things are getting yeah, I had you. And like it's just to show like not everyone like story. It's like it's not the same. We're here seated here talking to you guys, but our story, our journey is different. And that's why like when people ask us like when I come to UAE, how can I find out? It's like I'm gonna be honest with you. It might be crazy, but you have to be prepared mentally. You come here like me thinking that your salary is gonna be this crazy amount, your position, and it might change. It has changed for other people. Others have been left even at the airport.
But the same thing we were saying the other day, if anyone asked me whether they should get that ticket and come here, I wouldn't say no.
Yeah, come.
Your luck is not my luck, and your experience cannot be mine. You might just come and end up going back home without a job, or you might come and actually get a very, very good job. Then
and
so
others have. God bless your heart. There are people who have not experienced
aware.
Being aware, it's a strength because you get to.
You just need to be aware of how the situation is over here, but doesn't mean you shouldn't come try your luck. If you can afford it,
I will let you know come, but I'm gonna give you like all the details of that in case it happens. You have the mindset of how to maneuver. Your mind was already prepared. There's 1, 2, 3 things that could happen. Okay, now I'm ready to tackle it. And like you coming here and getting to face these things from zero, you're like, oh my God, what am I gonna do? Because people are sleeping outside here in UAE. People are sleeping hungry. People have
and these things are illegal, by
people
the way.
trying
it's
to
not like
kill themselves because of frustration. It's not easy. Being home, you're home. Ni kwenu. Hakuna mtu anasema unatembea hapa illegally. No.
Yeah.
No. Yet you can't go anywhere without an ID. You're scared. Because here, like, you need your ID to do most of the things. Most things. So it's not easy. And for those who have experienced it, guys, if you feel like we didn't say something on it, I'm sorry, because you were actually just saying based on our own experience. We don't talk for anyone
also
else.
We don't want to make this video too long in
and
case
you
have
want to talk for anyone. Everyone has
you can ask.
Everyone has their own storyline. Whatever you experience is not what you experience. So guys, that was just like, I know it's been long, but that was just a short summary of how
if
like,
you put it in detail, you're gonna sleep.
But finally, like, we ended in a good place. Now we're good.
We are contented, and
we're
most
happy.
Importantly, we do thank God because it's
God above everything.
Yep. All day, every day.
Because it's not been easy.
Yeah.
When you see us like laughing and everything, we still want more. There's nothing wrong with having that hunger for a better life, and God, please continue being with us and like fulfilling our desires and our dreams and our wishes. There's nothing wrong with having more in life. No. So sikuje. That's all I had for you guys today though.
I hope you guys enjoyed our video. And we hope you like, share, subscribe. Guys, please comment. You don't even have to subscribe, but comment. Tell us what you want to watch, what you want to hear. Give us ideas.
How you view.
If you're engaging with the video, just give us ideas. That's all we're asking. Not too much, no? Not too much.
Anyway, that's it from us today. We say
bye.